The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. A failed drive attempt. An open mid-range. Shot is good. Blows by the D. Bad shot selection right there. The defense was all over that shot. Rises up. Scores with a dunk. The game is tied. A wide open shot. They're struggling on the offensive end. A wide open three. Out. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. With the rank attack. Sets a solid screen. Elevates. Finishes with a commanding slam. Gets a good look. Secures the two-pointer. The dunk, Rodman, an explosive finish at the rim. Open look, hits it. The ball is stopped with a hard strip. A good look for three. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Uncontested three-pointer. Allen drains the three-pointer. Just too quick for the defense. Shoots from way downtown. Hits it from the parking lot. A clever pass. Going for the dunk. Throws the hammer down. With the steal. Rises up. Pure dominance on display right there. That's some solid defense. Wide open for a three. What a beautiful three. Great defense. A tough shot. Nice D on that play. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Elevates. Allen just casually drops it in. The defender is shaking off on that one. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Davis with the heavy slam. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Not much time left now. Pulls up from mid-range. Allen sinks the basket. The shot is contested. Sinks it over heavy contest. Excellent pass. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. An open mid-range, and this one is in the books. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Launches on top of defense, an off-balance shot, no good. Cannot shake off the defender. A wide open shot, knocks it down. The defender cannot keep up. Oh my goodness, what a move. Create space with the crossover. Time is running out. Pulls up from mid-range. Shot is good. And we're all tied up. Goes up for the layup. Missed it. An open three on the way. Knocks down the three. That's a nice dish. Lays it up, buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Create space with the crossover. Going for the dunk. Davis with an effortless dunk. Wallace setting a screen. Fires away. No good from the three-point line. Uncontested three-pointer. Doncic. That's just way too easy. It's a brand new ball game from now. Some tight defense. Doncic with the block. Doncic finds the open man. Driving for a layup. Makes an easy basket. Great defense. Open look. Sinks the basket. We're back to even now. Setting the pick. Kind of forced that one. Whoa, great D. Wallace. An explosive finish at the rim. That's some solid defense. Shot clock about to expire. Tight defense right there. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. A miss? Blows by the D. To the paint. Wallace with the heavy slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender cannot keep up. Wallace blocks the shot. Every possession matters now. A clever fake. That's too far out. Dash it from way outside. I can't believe it. Cannot shake off the defender. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Davis just casually drops it in. Wide open for a three. 3 points off the board. Pump fakes. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. That's a clean block. 4, 2, 1. Fires away. And that's it. The game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Adebayo just denies the shot. quickly takes it to the rim. Lopez lays it in. Now that's too easy. A failed drive attempt. Gets a good look. Secures the two-pointer. The game is tied. The defender is shaking off on that one. The defender cannot keep up. An open three on the way. You should never leave Curry open like that. What an incredible assist. Attacking the basket. Blew that one. What an incredible assist. Launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. A good look for three. Lopez hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Open look. Adebayo knocks it down. Lopez running the pick and roll. A wide open three. Curry with the triple. 3 more points for his team. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes up for the layup. Lays it up and in. That's a quick release. Right. Hits it. Oh my goodness, what a move. Wide open for a three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Some tight defense here. An open three on the way. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. Pulls up from mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. With a big-time block. A good look for three. The shot bounces off the rim. A wide open three. Curry. That's just way too easy. Uncontested three-pointer. Some tough luck there on the three. They're leading by a large margin. Fires away. What a beautiful three. And this one is in the books. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. Wow, that was way too easy. Create space with a step back, hard, knocks down the three. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Watch out for the dunk. Porzingis with a rim-rattling dunk. A clever pass. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. 3 points off the board. Force the opponent to stop. That's a nice dish. Fires away. The touch isn't quite there today. A wide open shot. Basket goes in for Murray. Attacking the basket. Hard. Nails the two-pointer. Later. Sends it away. An open three on the way. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. An open mid-range. Murray hits it. Harden finding his rhythm. Hard. Drains the three-pointer. Shot clock winding down. A contested shot, a forced shot and missed. Elevates. Porzingis throws down a ferocious slam. To the paint, throws the hammer down. Create space with the crossover. Step back and pops. Porzingis. Shot is good. With a well-timed pick. Going rush deep. Double step back three from the pin. Wide open for a three. Hard. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Fakes the shot. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. Pump fakes. That's some solid defense. Gets a good look. Tatum sinks the basket. An open mid-range. Murray is always reliable from mid-range. Going rush deep. A clever fake. Not much time left now. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Tatum knocks it down. Rises up. Porzingis with a jaw-dropping dunk. Fading from mid-range, not a smart play. Watch out for the dunk. Tatum with the right attack. Blue arrow out. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. 2, 1. And that's the final buzzer. and they come away with the W. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Open look. Hits it. A step back shot. James Harden drains the J. It's a brand new ball game from now. Blows by the D. A fadeaway jumper. Secures the two-pointer. It's a solid screen. Goes for a fadeaway. Malone. Shot is good. We're back to even now. Driving for a layup, too soft on the shot. Fires one off, better slow it down now. A wide open three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Harden, what a beautiful three, and we're all tied up. The defender is shaking off on that one. Time is running out. Shoots a fader. Sinks the basket. Going for the dunk. Malone scores with a dunk. It's a brand new ball game from now. Goes for a fadeaway. Olajuwon sinks the basket. Create space with the crossover. The ball is stopped. A smart move by Olajuwon with the big rejection. Shot clock about to expire. Double step back three from the pier. A tough three-pointer. Harden is red hot from the perimeter. That player gives them the lead. That's a slick move. A good look for three. The touch isn't quite there today. A fadeaway jumper. Shot clock winding down. A two-pointer. Won't go. A wide open shot. Hits it. And they take the lead. Olajuwon with the big rejection. Launches on top of defense. Makes a tough three. A big basket. They got the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No. The defender cannot keep up. Knocks it down. And we're all tied up. Tie game. It's anybody's game right now. Elevates with an effortless dunk. Blows by the D. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cannot shake off the defender. Create space with the crossover. Uncontested three-pointer. 3 points off the board. They pulled one back. Setting a pick. The defender is shaking off on that one. Force the opponent to stop. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quickly takes it to the rim. Hard. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. And they're back on top. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A good look for three. Some tough luck there on the three. Create space with a step back. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Harden finding his rhythm. Hard. Drains the three-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes the shot. Not much time left now. Fading from mid-range. Olajuwon secures the two-pointer. Porzingis running the pick and roll. Tight defense right there. Shot clock about to expire. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. Shot clock winding down. A step back shot. Shot is good. A clever fake. Time is running out. Excellent pass. And it's a shot clock violation. Oh, what a shocking miss. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Harden knocks down the three. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D, step back and pops. It's in, but it might be a better option for Harden to shoot the three. Porzingis setting a screen. Shot clock about to expire. Harden finding his rhythm. Harden, that's just way too easy. Oh my goodness, what a move. That's a nice dish. Sensational move from Luka. Some Luka magic on display right there. Fires away. Taylor hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Pump fakes. A wide open three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Double step back three from the pier. There's still time for miracles. Harden, what a beautiful three. Uncontested three-pointer. That's just way too easy. Wide open for a three. Porzingis, 3 points off the board. The defender is shaking off on that one. An open three on the way. Hard. Drains the three-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Taylor hits it. One. A long-range three-pointer, and that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots, hits it. Defense needs to be better now. The defender is shaking off on that one. To the paint, an explosive finish at the rim. Create space with the crossover. Rises up. Tatum just casually drops it in. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender cannot keep up. Some tight defense here. Great defense. Create space with the crossover. Not much time left now. Shoots a fader. Secures the two-pointer. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Harden finding his rhythm is in, but it might be a better option for Harden to shoot the three. A failed drive attempt, a step back shot. Defense was all over. Going for the dunk. Gasol with the heavy slam. A wide open three. Woo, missed an opportunity there. Watch out for the dunk with the posterizer. Another lead change in this heated game. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry doing what Curry does. A big basket. They got the lead. A fadeaway jumper. Whoa, great D. Fakes the shot. Blows by the D. Harden changes pace. Steps back and shoots. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. The defender is shaking off on that one. Some tight defense here. Step back and pops. Paul with a three to set the tone. That player gives them the lead. A clever fake. Double step back three from the pier. Wide open for a three. Hard. Knocks down the three. Another lead change in this heated game. That's some solid defense. Create space with a step back. A fourth shot and miss. Gasol throws the hammer down. We're back to even now. Oh my goodness, what a move. That's a lightning fast release from Curry. Curry sinks the basket. Cannot shake off the defense. Pure dominance on display right there. The game is tied. A good look for three. Tatum hits it. Defense needs to be better now. The defender cannot keep up. Goes for a fadeaway. Sinks it in. How did that one go in? Double step back three from the pier. Curry, a quick shot off the catch. Curry knocks it down. The defender cannot keep up. Step back and pops. The shot bounces off the rim. An open three on the way. Hard. What a beautiful three. A step back shot. No good from the three-point line. Cut down. 4, 3, fires away. 2. Some tough luck there on the 3. And that concludes our game. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Gains the first possession. What an incredible assist. Wide open for a 3. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. Going for the dunk with a jaw-dropping dunk. Harden just drops his defender. Harden finding his rhythm. Harden, 3 points off the board. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. Great defense. Create space with a step back. Paul drains the 3-pointer. Tatum with a well-timed pick. Oh my goodness, what a move. Somebody give them a map. A step back shot, no good from the 3-point line. Rises up, Tatum with the effortless dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. A difficult mid-range shot. Not a smart play. A failed drive attempt. Fading from mid-range. The D was too tight on that shot. Wallace scores with a dunk. Blows by the D. A tough 3-pointer. Better slow it down now. Watch out for the dunk with the rack attack. And they take the lead. Pump fakes. The defender is shaking off on that one. Time is running out. Sends it away. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. with the heavy slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Cannot shake off the defender. The defender cannot keep up. Paul dishes the ball to his teammate. Fakes the shot. Shoots a fader. Shot clock winding down. Flawless with an effortless dunk. Create space with the crossover. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. Step back and pops. Whew, missed an opportunity there. A good look for three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Great defense. Paul setting a screen with a rim-rattling dunk. And that's it. The game is over. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. Harden with an unselfish play. Time is running out. To the paint, Taylor. An explosive finish at the rim. Some tight defense here. Fires away. The touch isn't quite there today. Shot clock winding down. That's just way too easy. Another lead change in this heated game. Tatum, that's a clean block. Attacking the basket. Tatum makes an easy basket. That player gives them the lead. An open three on the way. Nowitzki. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. A big basket. They got the lead. That's some solid defense. Lays it up. Durant nails the two-pointer, and we're all tied up. Oh my goodness, what a move. Quickly takes it to the rim. Whoa, bit of bad luck on that attempt. Pulls up from mid-range. Durant, shot is good. A failed drive attempt. Uncontested three-pointer. The shot bounces off the rim. Harden just drops his defender. Creates space with a step back. The D was too tight on that shot. A wide open three. Nowitzki knocks down the three, and they take the lead. A clever pass, a wide open three, hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A big basket. They got the lead. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. A good look for three. Shot clock about to expire. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Fires away. Nowitzki. What a beautiful three. Another lead change in this heated game. Great defense. Double step back three from the pier. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. Fakes it, didn't shoot, an open three on the way. Tatum, that's just way too easy. A step back shot, hard, 3 points off the board. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Blows by the D. Wide open for a three. Nowitzki drains the three-pointer. Some tight defense here. Uncontested three-pointer. Tatum. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Cut down. 4. Elevates. Davis with the rack attack. 3, 2, 1. Double step back three from the pier. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.